Hey budgeting fam, it's your girl Rochelle and thanks for tuning in to another video. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing so that you don't miss any videos, okay? And it also helps YouTube to know that you enjoy my content. Now, if you are looking for ways to stay motivated on the journey to debt freedom by using cash and budgeting to win with your money, then I got the video for you today, okay? Now don't forget to stay tuned to the end where I share my whole income breakdown, and I want to remind you guys that today is March 1st when you're watching this video, and so that means that March Madness Savings Challenge has begun. Details to follow. Well, in today's video, I'm here with my paper and pen. That's right. That means that we are going to do a March budget with me. Now, let me know in the comments below if you have already done your March budget, how you're looking, and what you plan to do to be successful with your money in the month of March. Okay, now I am here with my monthly happy planner inside of my Louis Vuitton agenda. If you see anything in this video that you would like to use, I got you. The details are below. Okay, so let's dive into the month of March. Now, inside of the month of March, I have a nice little reminder up here. Rochelle, you are to do a no spend. That's right, guys. I am going to try my hardest to not spend any money on unnecessary things. So in order to do that, I'm going to stay focused on my budget, focused on saving, and focused on paying off debt. Okay, so for the month of March, let me first just do a quick overview and let you guys know what bills I expect to have to pay. First up, our mortgage, which is always 1 month ahead, is due on the 1st of every month, but I like to keep a reminder there to make sure to check and make sure that I am current and up to date on our regular mortgage payments, because if you watched the video from last year, I messed up and I had made a series of small mortgage debt payments, that snowball payments, but my regular mortgage payment was not being made and I almost got behind. So never again, never again. Okay, so anyway, the other bills that I expect to come out on the 1st of the month are Apple Care, and we have that for 2 devices. I use Epidemic Music. Next up, we have our phone bill, which is always due on the 8th of the month. Then we have YouTube Premium on the 11th. And then we have Buzzsprout, which is my podcasting service for Money Mondays. Quick plug, Money Mondays is coming back live and in full effect tomorrow, y'all. Tune in with me and my special guest as Elizabeth. She is a money couponing coach. And if you are looking to save more money on your groceries and your household items, but you don't know anything about couponing, or maybe you couponed before and created these huge stockpiles of items that you didn't really need, like me, and you really want to see if there's a way you can just lower your bill on items that you already buy every week anyway for your household, then this is the video for you. This is the video for you. Come on in and see us live, dive into our bomb chat, and listen to all the tips and tricks that she's going to share with us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, YouTube live. Okay, bringing it back. On the 13th, I use pest control, so I am going to put that there for our primary home, our primary residence. Then I expect to have to make a payment for our brand on the 15th. My husband uses Crunchyroll, and that's going to come out on the 20th. Netflix is going to come out on the 21st. And then on the 26th, we have our other 2 Apple Care devices. And those are Eva's devices, so we will be keeping those. And then as a family, we do use Apple One. So if you add up all of these expenses, these are our regular bills, what we consider our regular bills. Of course, we consider the mortgage a debt payment, so that comes out of a different bucket, but that's how we're looking for the month of March. Now let's hop back over and talk more about this March budget, shall we? First off, check out the dashboard. Follow your heart. Follow your heart, y'all. If you wanted any type of good inspo today, there you go. Follow your heart. Okay, so for March's budget, let me dive right in to the income. So I like to write this out very plainly because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's easy for me to get distracted. I'll start to fill my planner all up with the cutest and the latest and greatest and everything, but I found myself deviating, and I just found myself not crunching the numbers like I really needed to. And so for me, I'm at the end, y'all. We only have $25,000 left to pay off of our mortgage. We are consumer debt free, and so I just need to keep it simple right now. Please continue to do whatever you need to do to stay motivated, but for me personally, I just find that pen and paper and my YNAB app is all I need right now for budgeting. So I hope you rock with me for that. So anyway, income is going to be $8,765. Now, how are we going to spend this? Okay, so let's talk about some expenses, shall we? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buckets that we are going to talk about. First up, let's talk about our debt payments. Of course, we're going to make our regular mortgage payment, and that's going to be $640. Then I am going to make a mortgage debt snowball payment of another $640. And then I am still working to pay for my branding upgrade for my entire business, which is currently kind of on hold right now. I'm not accepting new clients at this time. That's why RochelleAdamson.com is so blank, because I am currently switching over to new services and new layouts and a whole bunch of new wonderful things that hopefully will help me be more successful with my clients. And so that for the month of March will cost $2,146. I pay for this out of my income. It does not come at all from Micah. Okay, so that's the first bucket. And so if you add all of that up, that is going to total $3,426 to debt. Now let's talk about savings, shall we? Because that's the next thing I love to track. So for savings, we have kitchen reno, and we plan on adding $1,357.19 towards our kitchen reno fund. Next up is the good old emergency fund. Even though we have the minimum of $1,000, we just like to add more to it because we just feel like $1,000 is not enough. And so for that, we'll add $200. Now, if we add that all up, that should come to $1,557.19. Let's talk about personal money. So we used to track this as a regular bill, but to make things easier, we wanted to give it its own separate category. So this is money for myself, Micah, and Eva. So Micah gets $400 of personal spending money per month. I also get $400, and Eva gets $100. So that totals $900. Next up is housing. Now, since we currently have our temporary housing reimbursed, it does come out of our cash flow, but it is reimbursed monthly. The only true housing expenses that I am tracking are our phone bill, because I consider that to be a utility bill, and that comes to $186, and that's for 3 lines. Maintenance. So maintenance is that pest control. So I'm just gonna put maintenance for our primary home, and that's usually about $40 per month. If we add that up, it comes to $226. Next up, let's see, that's 4 buckets down. How about we talk about our regular bills? So I will just put bills. So I added up all of our monthly subscriptions. That's Netflix and the like, and it comes to $141.81. I tracked this really closely, y'all, because I just noticed that a lot of bills add up. A lot of small bills, $5.99 a month here, $9.99 a month there. And I'm always looking at this number because I think it was in December, I looked at this number and it had gotten up to $250. So I cut out a lot of stuff. And to be honest, I don't miss it. Let's move on to cash. So for cash, we are going to spend $639 in the month of March on cash. Now let's talk about the heavy hitting category, and that is food. Hello. Okay, so food, we are just talking about groceries in this category. Groceries alone, we plan on spending $550 for the month of March. Usually it's $800, but because February was such a short month, I actually haven't even used the grocery money from February's last check yet, so I am rolling that over. I don't take away any money from this category because we're always going to have to spend money on food. If we talk about giving, that could be charities, donations, family, gifts, all that type stuff. And for that amount, we are spending $425. My goal is usually 10% of whatever our income is, but like I said, we're reining it in. So let me see, how much is that? What percent of 8,700 is 425? Okay, so that's about 5% of our income. So usually it's 5% for now works. Now the last category are our electronic sinking funds. We have our electronic savings challenges that I do. And if you like those type of videos, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're doing any of the electronic savings challenges. That's the Zero Out Challenge. That's the Wednesday Weather Challenge. That's the Savopoly Challenge. No, my Savopoly is Cash Week. Oh, that's the Mega Monopoly Challenge. So for that, we are going to allocate $400 to that. Next is eating out. Now, eating out is going to get $200 for the month. Next up is Amazon. Amazon is getting $100. Tesla is getting $100. And travel is getting $100. So if you add all of that up, you get $900 for our electronic sinking funds. Okay, so that is our monthly spending plan. And I will throw the screenshot up of how those expenses break down per category, what percentages we are putting to what dollar amounts total we are putting to each of the 9 buckets. And I'm excited. I am excited. I've already ran the numbers, so I already know that all of this together equals $8,765. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys my on-the-go budget planner. This is what I use when I want to track my expenses, my transactions on pen and paper. Right now, that's what's resonating with me most. That could change. I do also use YNAB, but I love this budget planner that I grabbed from Sons and Roses. Right now, I think she's sold out of them, but keep your eye out on, to see if she has more coming soon. It has my yearly overview right in the front page, and I can really see an overview of my annual income, expenses, and savings, which are the 3 things I care about the most. So that's perfect. So for the month of January, you can see that we brought in a pretty large income of $39,273.16. But the bad news was a lot of that was reimbursements for money that we had already spent for the past 3 months, the last quarter of 2019. So really it was just like putting the money back where it already had been spent. So it wasn't true income, but we still counted it as income because we deducted it the previous 3 months, if that makes sense. But we were able to save a whole lot of it, as you can see. So a huge amount went to savings. And then in the month of February, we brought in about $19,288.64, expenses totaling $15,328.83, and that's rent included in that. So we'll look for a reimbursement for that soon. And then we were able to save $3,959.81. But I also like how it has the financial goals And so I have a little snapshot of everything that I have going on here, which is to become debt-free, cash flow our kitchen reno, stay consumer debt-free, hello, save $10,000 this year, invest $5,000, and build our daughter's UTMA. I call it UTMA, the UTMA Children's Fund. So I will track our taxes here once we get those done. And then for the month of, let's see, for the month of March, this is my scribble. This is pretty much what I use for my notes before I come on to do my videos. And so you can see I have all of my monthly bills laid out. Pay no attention to Hulu. I don't know why I wrote that down, because I don't have Hulu. Weird, very weird. But anyway, you can see my notes here, income, all of the buckets, and it has all of the monthly spending. It's just very cute to look at, and it's very simple. I love the layout. And then on the next page, since I'm doing a no spend, I will be doing my spending summary right here, so I can be honest and upfront with you guys. If I spend something, it's going to go right here. But that's my budget planner. I love it. I have it clipped out so I can just turn right to it when I need it. I'm already getting ready for April, and that is how we're looking now. Don't forget, guys, since today is March 1st when you're watching this, or any day after that, March Madness is going to be in full effect. I am so excited for this. Thank you to everyone who has commented on my social media, who's diving in and joining us for March Madness. Even for those who are supporting by just watching my content and saying, we are cheering you guys on. I can't, do the savings challenge this month, but I am still supporting you guys. I appreciate the community, okay? The budgeting community, you guys are off the hook. You are so awesome. We have over 100 YouTube channels that are coming together to save money together. It doesn't get any better than that. That was my only goal when I talked to Cassie J Budgets. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her. This is all her idea, okay? She brought the idea to a few ladies, myself included, and I said, yes, what can I do to help? So I'm just a little worker bee, y'all. So my contribution is that I have RochelleAdamson.com available so that you can grab your free cash envelope and print it out, laminate it, make it yours, do what you want, and that way it is all ready so you can be motivated to save money too. Special thanks to Sean, which is Wanderlusting Diva here on YouTube, for creating this beautiful freebie for everyone to enjoy. I hope you guys are doing this. I hope you guys, you do not have to have a YouTube channel. You do not have to have an Instagram. You can be a viewer, okay? And you can still participate in this challenge. And at the end of the month, I need you guys to contact me now. I need you guys to throw it in the comments, throw it in my DMs, throw it on my Instagram post. Let me know how much you have saved. So that's the most important part, is to track it week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and your grand total, because we're going to save money together, and I want to see how much we can save, okay? I want to see. And just remember, even though this is a cash envelope, you could also do the digital version of this, and you can use a cashless system to track your savings or track what money you save, and at the end of the month, reveal it and let us know what you are going to pay off, what you are going to save, what you are going to spend, and it's all in good fun. Well, that's all for me today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.